Welcome back to Har-Ber on Air. I'm Trey Rutledge.
And I'm Megan Killen. Har-Ber on Air is a production made by students for students. We have a full show for you today.
With prom just around the corner, we had a chance to visit Violet's in Taneytown to discuss the latest in prom fashion.
We also got an opportunity to consult one of Har-Ber's hidden heroes, and we checked back in with a talented athlete.
But before that, here are some weekly announcements.
Don Tyson School of Innovation is offering summer school this June. Courses being offered are PE, health, civics, economics, oral communication, and computer science. The link to sign up can be found in the student announcements.
Spring Parent-Teacher Conferences will be held tonight and tomorrow night from 4:15 to 7:15 in the Wildcat Arena. All rising sophomores and juniors must attend. This will be the last opportunity to make course changes.
The Har-Ber Senior Send-Off Committee is selling Wildcat Spirit items as a fundraiser. Scan the QR code on screen to see the awesome merch and help support Senior Send-Off.
If you are in the market for a job or intern opportunity, check out the Har-Ber Job Board. Scan the QR code on screen for more information.
If you are looking for a way to earn community service hours for a club or graduation and scholarship opportunities, Helen Tyson Middle School needs you. Scan the QR code on the screen for details.
If you're driving on campus, be sure to watch for pedestrians and other vehicles and slow down. Park in designated areas, otherwise you could be given a boot or be subject to towing.
On the way, we will show you the latest in spring fashion for prom. First, a quick commercial break.
Welcome back to Har-Ber on Air. Recently, we had the chance to visit one of the area's premier dress shops to bring you all the trends for prom season 2024. Take a look.
With prom right around the corner, the search for the perfect dress is upon us. Many students are coming to Violet's Bridal and Formal to find a dress that fits them. For the past 14 years, Violet's has been helping Northwest Arkansas find dresses, and with prom coming up, they are about to enter their busiest season.
We actually prepare a whole 6 months in advance, and what we do is we fly out to Atlanta Market in Atlanta, Georgia. We take some of our staff with us. So we go out there, we see all of the brands, we look at what we like, and then we buy into the brand, and it takes about 6 months for them to arrive. So we get them right around Christmas time.
At Violet's, they believe that there is a dress for everyone that walks through the door. With their unique consultations, they ensure that they will do everything in their power to help their customers find the dress that they are looking for.
Yeah, so usually when a client comes in, I kind of let them look around on their own at the start just so they can get a feel for the store and maybe look at all the dresses that they want to. They'll try on kind of a first round of dresses. It's usually like 6 or 7. We keep some that we like and then we'll get rid of the ones we don't. I really just help them pick out dresses and help them find stuff in the store. There is so much to look through, so.
Just give us a call, easy. We find a time that works for you. You show up, you walk in, we check you in, and then you have your own room. You go in, you try them on. If you don't like them, you start over, you bring in more, and you have 2 full hours of that. And then we get you hooked up and you're ready to go. It's super easy.
Something really popular is going to be satin dresses. We have a rack of like elegant satin dresses over on the other side of the store, and you can already see it's a little picked over because they've been selling so fast. Every time we get some in, they just sell immediately. Also florals are really big this year. We're seeing a lot of floral dresses. We have this really fun rack of like poofy floral dresses, and those have been selling really big. A lot of clients are going for more ball gowns this year too, so we're seeing a lot of trends kind of switching up this year, but it's really fun.
Their selection of dresses is just one of the many reasons Violet stands out against other shops, both online and in person.
Yeah, so our phrase is don't be boring. So we have so many fun dresses that you're not going to be able to find online with a lot of really fun details. I also know ordering online can sometimes be risky because you don't know if stuff's going to fit you right. So it's always really fun to actually get to come into a store and try things on and really see how they fit you. But yeah, I mean, we have so many fun dresses and you're not going to be able to find anything like that online.
Obviously, we love it when we can shop local and support our community because Violet's also gives back to your school. Like if you're out on the football field, you'll see a big Violet sign on the fence. We gave money back to the school. So what comes back to us goes back to you guys. My children go to school at Har-Ber. We're part of the community, number one. But it's awesome and I love it. I love what I do. I love making women feel so good about themselves. And that is like our mission statement is to empower women.
Hopefully this prom season will be full of style and close the 2024 school year out with a night to remember. For Har-Ber on Air, I'm Megan Killen.
Thanks, Megan. It's exciting to see so many people getting ready for the prom season.
With close to 2,400 students, 200 plus faculty, and countless programs, it takes a village to run Har-Ber High School. As students, we often don't stop to think about those behind the scenes making it all happen so seamlessly. Here's Har-Ber on Air's Mars McLeod to tell us the story.
Hidden heroes are all around us. It could be the janitor at your school or the person across the street. But for us here at Har-Ber, it's our very own Mr. Kyle Fowler.
I am the technical director and theater manager for the Dr. Marsha Jones Performing Arts Center. I'm officially in charge of running all events and providing technical support for any and all events. I also do the scheduling, so any scheduling that needs to happen or that is requested, it comes to me for approval.
Now that's a lot of responsibility for just one person to take on. It goes to show just how hard the people backstage work.
You don't get recognized very often for the things you do backstage. It's not like you're an actor. Actors get recognition, but people backstage don't get recognized very often. So as for me, occasionally I'll get the handshake, hey, thank you, great job. And honestly, that's enough for me.
However, when it comes to theater production, Mr. Fowler takes on a more leadership position and facilitates learning for students.
I am highly of the opinion that I only lead, and so it becomes about the students. And so for me, it's the students' work and it's their showcase. It's the work they've put into it, just with our guidance.
Overall, we recognize and thank you for the hard work you put in to make these programs here at Har-Ber possible. For Har-Ber on Air, I'm Mars McLeod.
Thanks, Mars. It's good to see our teachers and faculty getting the recognition they deserve.
Our wrestling team was very successful at state last month, and we decided to check back in with one of Har-Ber's esteemed wrestlers, Archer Jones. Har-Ber on Air's Alexander Jarrett has the story.
Har-Ber wrestler Archer Jones has won her third state championship as a varsity wrestler. However, her career in martial arts goes back a long way.
My dad put me into introduction to cage fighting when I was about 6 years old, back when I lived in New Mexico. And there was a ton of female fighters, and they made me super comfortable. And then when I moved up to Arkansas, there wasn't as much, cage fighting. And so I got into wrestling and got recruited to Fayetteville Youth Wrestling.
Archer continued her journey over the years, eventually winning her first state championship in 2021.
Winning my first state championship, it was my freshman year, so I felt pretty new on the team. So it was really surreal. Honestly, it didn't feel real. It didn't really hit me because I didn't realize how much of a big deal it was. It was a lot more about the journey at that time, and it still was this year, more about the journey than the actual end results, seeing how hard I worked and everything going into that.
Archer's journey in varsity wrestling has been impressive, but her future at McKendree University may be even brighter.
McKendree University is in Lebanon, Illinois. It's right by St. Louis, so it's perfect distance from home. They're ranked number 3 right now in the NCAA rankings. Seeing everything going well with that program really made me look into it more, and then meeting all the girls and the coaches who genuinely care about their female wrestlers and care about the school itself cares so much about athletics and especially the wrestling program. So it really made me want to go there, and I'm super, super thankful for the opportunity.
Archer has been a trailblazer for girls wrestling in Arkansas for years, and the sport has grown with her.
I love my girls team. It's grown so much. When I started wrestling, it was an anomaly to see a girl at a wrestling tournament, and now there's full teams and tournaments full of girls, and they really give me confidence every single day.
The future looks bright for Har-Ber wrestling, thanks to the talented athletes like Archer. For Har-Ber on Air, I'm Alexander Jarrett.
Wildcats on 3! 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
Thanks, Xander. The Har-Ber wrestling team continues to prove themselves as one of our school's most impressive varsity sports.
That's all we have for this week's episode of Har-Ber on Air. We hope you enjoyed it.
If you have a story you would like to see featured on the show, message us on Instagram or email Miss Hamilton at thamilton@sale.org. Please follow us on Instagram at Har-Ber Wildcat TV. For Har-Ber on Air, I'm Trey Rutledge.
And I'm Megan Killen. Have a great week, Wildcats.